New Japan Pro Wrestling hold its Wrestle Kingdom show this Friday, January 4th in the Tokyo Dome. This is a calendar mark day for fans of Japanese wrestling or just great wrestling in general, because it's normally the first show of the year, but one of the best, if not the best, every single year. Home to probably at least 2 match of the year contenders. And this year it looks to be no different because the card is actually pretty solid as compared to previous years. Well, it's always strong, but this year it also does look very good. So I'm just going to break this all down for you and give my predictions for the annual show. I'm Connel from WrestleVision, and this is the New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom 13 preview and predictions. The first match I'm going to get into here is actually the match that I personally am looking forward to the most. That match is Kota Bushi versus Will Osprey for the Never Openweight Championship. This one is just a simple story. Osprey, I think he was at Power Struggle, he was supposed to fight Taichi, but Taichi was injured, so they had to delay the match. And then Osprey fought him on the World Tag League, and then he won the non-contendership match and just challenged Bushi to a match, Wrestle Kingdom. That's pretty much all the build for a match like this needs, because this just sells itself on who's in it. Predictions, I think it could go either way, but I'm going to lean more towards Osprey to take the win. Next up, we have the Freeway Tag Team match, IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. Suzuki-gun, Roppongi 3K, and LIJ. This is sort of like a New Japan tradition. Every single Wrestle Kingdom show, there's normally a 3-way tag match like this. This one is, I think it was, Roppongi 3K beat Suzuki-gun in the tag league. Oh no, it was a 3-day. LIJ in there as well. It was a 3-way in the tag league, and Roppongi 3K won it. And this is just a simple rematch from the tag league, but the titles are on the line this time. And I would lean towards 3K taking the win here, personally. But again, maybe not. This is just a sort of filler match, but I'm sure it will still be great. Next up, we have Tomohiro Ishii against Zack Sabre Jr. for the British Heavyweight title. This is the title they normally have on the show where they defend it, but it's not actually a title owned by New Japan. I believe this one is a Rev Pro title. And because it's obviously on Wrestle Kingdom, it's going to be a big showcase for the championship, so I think they're going to want to do a big title change. So Zack Sabre Jr., in my opinion, will probably take the win here. Next up, we have another 3-way tag team match. Guerrillas of Destiny, Tonga and Loa, against Sonata and Evil of LIJ and the Young Bucks. This one, it was the World Tag League, not the Junior Tag League. Sonata and Evil won that over GOD, and obviously earned themselves a title match. And because of that, the Young Bucks sort of interrupted it, and they decided they were going to get in there as well because they're the Young Bucks and they have that power, I guess. Predictions I'm going to say Guerrillas of Destiny are going to retain here, mainly because I know the Young Bucks are going to be out the door now with AEW starting up, and that's sort of going to be their main focus. And I just think they're going to want to keep titles on GOD and not give them to LIJ, because Tama Tonga is gaining heat and traction on Twitter and stuff, and he's sort of becoming popular, so they're going to want to keep the titles on him because he's going to bring more eyes mainly from the US fans who obviously aren't familiar with New Japan. He'll be more popular for them to check out. Next up is Cody Rhodes defending the US title against Juice Robinson. This one is just a rematch from Fighting Spirit Unleashed, where Cody beat Juice for the belt on Juice's first defense, and this is just him getting a rematch for the title here at Wrestle Kingdom. And again, because of the AEW stuff, I see Juice gain the title back again because Cody's going to be focused on that going forward. And Juice will continue to grow as a wrestler and character and performer, and hopefully be a major part of the New Japan US expansion. Next up is Kushida against Ishimori for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. I believe they first set this up at the Junior Tag League when Ishimori pinned Kushida in that tag match. And then at the Power Struggle in the 6-man, it was the fake injury angle where Ishimori got in and smacked him with the crutch. Setting up the title match for Wrestle Kingdom, Ishimori saying he's going to take the belt, and I probably actually think he's going to do that. I think it's Ishimori's time. Give him a run with the belt, see how he does. Next up is Switchblade Jay White going up against Kazuchika Okada. This one was fairly long-term build with, I think it started in January last year when Omega wanted Jay White to join Bullet Club, but Jay White obviously wanted to fight against Bullet Club, so he joined Chaos with Okada. But in that press conference when he said, I'm not going to be a background player, I made it clear that I'm only doing this and then I'm going to come for Okada. And obviously he held true to his word. I believe it was after the match with Tanahashi, where Okada had for the title shot, that he lost. Jay White came in and beat them both up, and actually Gedo turned on Okada as well, which was a big deal because he's been in Okada's corner for as long as I can remember, and so they're really trying to give Jay White the rub here. So by that logic, you probably think he should go over, but I think they're gonna do Okada to go over, but it will be like a star-making performance, and Jay White will look strong in defeat, so he'll still have a good future going forward. But I just think Okada's going to get the big win on Wrestle Kingdom, as he always does. Chris Jericho defends the IWGP Intercontinental title against Tetsuya Naito. This one started back at New Year's Dash last year, when after Wrestle Kingdom, after the Omega match, Jericho snuck in through the crowd and he beat him up, and then he fought him at Dominion in the first Jericho-Naito match and he won the title from him, and Jericho's defended it against Evil since then. I don't believe he's defended it against anyone else. And then it was the Evil match after that, Naito came out and obviously had the rematch. Jericho, being Jericho, was trying to obviously avoid the match, but now it's officially been booked in, and it seems pretty apparent that Naito is going to get the big win and get the title back. And finally, in the main event, IWGP title on the line, Kenny Omega defends his championship against G1 winner Hiroshi Tanahashi. This is by far the most unpredictable match on the show. There are a lot of factors going for or against each of the guys. Obviously, Tanahashi winning the G1 and getting in the title match at Wrestle Kingdom was obviously going to be built up as him essentially being the John Cena of New Japan, looking to try and get his one final run on top over Omega, who finally had the feel-good win, ending Okada's reign at Dominion. Again, it is very unpredictable. It could go either way. It very much does depend on the status of AEW and whether or not Omega will be affiliated with that brand right away. So I'm going to say that Kenny Omega will retain the title and probably go on to the MSG show WrestleMania weekend if he's kept on that long, which he will be if he retains, God, and will defend it against probably Kota Ibushi on that show, and then Ibushi might beat him there, and then he can move on and do any AEW stuff from there. But on this show, because I think people may be expecting Omega to lose because of the AEW stuff, I actually think that it's going to go the other way and he's going to retain. And that wraps up my Wrestle Kingdom 13 preview and predictions. Are you looking forward to the show? Sound off in the comments below. Also, let us know which match you're most looking forward to. Remember to follow us on Twitter at WrestleVisionYT, and if you enjoyed the video, remember to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and turn notifications on. I've been Connel from WrestleVision, and until next time, follow the vision.